So I'm setting goals with my wife to show her exactly what she needs to do in order for her to get to her revenue goal of next year. And I said, if you want to generate 6 figures in your business next year, one of the ways that you can guarantee that you'll do that is if you network with people on LinkedIn. So I said, let me first show you how to use LinkedIn. So first, obviously resetting your password. And looking at a key number, which is your profile views. And right now, only 121 people checked out her profile. And she has no idea who looked at her profile because she doesn't have premium. We're going to get into that if she commits to actually using it. And you can see 1,000 people saw her recent post. And that was, I think, her first post she ever posted. So I said, let's scroll down and first look at your feed. So you get used to like who's on your feed. So obviously, you see I'm going to be on your feed a lot. Even though you have hundreds of connections, I'm going to be on your feed a lot because I post more than the average person. Also, when one of your friends does anything on my feed, I will come up. So for example, Gitty Cats, she liked this post over here that I did about why people never set goals and blah, 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 inviting people to my goal setting webinar that's happening January 1st. So that came up on your feed. So let's see what else comes up on your feed. And chances of me coming up on your feed very often are high, especially if your friends are liking stuff. So that's the second time I came up on your feed. And you're going to see things that you haven't seen before. So you can see that my administrative assistant from back in the day liked something of mine, and again, comes up on your feed. And so if you keep scrolling down through your feed, you'll see what is going on over here, all the new things that I posted. So you might see also our company page come up on your feed. You'll probably see it quite a few times come up on your page because we update our company page every single day, as well as my own personal persona. So you're going to be seeing my videos that I put up, probably everything that came in the past day, you'll see. So the more often you post, and also when people are commenting and liking on my stuff, you're going to see it as well. So for example, the Ajax Union, we posted this holiday video. You're going to see that. And the more you engage, the more you like stuff. So for example, if we go back up here and you saw this video and you actually like this video, you're going to start seeing more information coming from the Ajax Union company page. And if you keep scrolling down, you'll see what's going on over here from all the people that you're connected to, all the things that people are doing. Okay, so I want you to get used to your feed and see what's coming up on your feed and see who are the people that are constantly coming up on your feed. This is a video that I actually put up this morning about your morning routine. So that already is in your feed. But as you can see, the most recent stuff didn't come up on your feed. The most relevant things come up on your feed first, because if you go to the top of your feed, there's actually a little drop down where you can tell it if you want to do the top stuff or the most recent stuff. So if you click on the most recent stuff, you'll see that I literally 14 minutes ago, I posted the secret to living is giving. And then Yissi posted this 22 minutes ago. Crazy video, that's awesome. And then I posted this 29 minutes ago, and so on. And I posted this over here, which I need ideas. So I'm gonna hit like to this so that your network can see this. You scroll down, you'll see what's going on over here, and you'll see the most recent stuff instead of just seeing random stuff, okay? Today's Friday, the last day of 2019. What's your top 10 accomplishments for the year? Okay, boom. I'm gonna like this so you can see more of me, and you can get used to what's going on over here. Another thing I want to show you is right now you have 399 connections. When we logged in for the first time a few days ago, you only had 200 connections, but there were a lot of people waiting to connect with you that are in your industry. So the key is going to be for us to add a tremendous amount more connections, probably I would say, let's say 1,000 additional connections over the course of the year that are people in the food industry. That's the key. The key is you want to add people in the food industry because those are the people that have food brands. Those are the people that are probably going to be spending money on advertising to your 50,000 plus people that you have on Instagram. So that's really the key. The key is to understand that you have certain types of people that you want to add, have a real connection strategy. So you have a clean list of people that are your connections versus just having a bunch of random people that you don't even know, that you don't want to have a relationship with. You want to build relationships with people in the food industry. So you're going to have recommendations for you. You don't want to just add random recommendations. You want to add people that are likely to be able to invest money in your business, or people that are likely to know people that would probably want to become a customer or refer business to you, and so on. So as you go through this, I want you to look at this and say, okay, who are these people here that are likely to either be followers of yours or to become a client of yours or to refer a business? Are there any people that own food brands or brands that are likely to to get involved in advertising with you or get involved in what you're doing, like joint ventures. For example, Menachem Levinsky, he would be ideal as a person that you would want active in your network. Why? Because he runs a kosher company. He actually runs Kosher Fest, a marketing company that has thousands of people that are on. So he for sure you would want to connect with, and then see who he's connected with. So I'm going to check out his profile, see who he's connected with, and those are going to be the people that you also want to connect with. So you take a look at the people on the side here that he's connected with, and those are very, very likely. Also, you can see who your mutual connections are with him. You can see who the people are that, you know, who are the other people. So these are 53 people that you both are connected to. That's what a mutual connection is. So you see these are the amazing people. And so you can go through their profiles, like for example, Elliot Budd that you're connected to. He's VP of Sales at Anderson Food Internationals, which is a client of yours, right? They produce cheese. So you can find out who else he's connected to. Over here on the side, you can see who else has viewed other profiles that are kind of like that as well. So you'll see that. You'll look at that over here as well. And then you can also see the mutual connection. You can go through the rabbit hole to find additional people that you want to connect it to. Or what you can do is you can actually search for people that are kind of CE, or, you know, like what I like to do, you know, if you're targeting people that are kosher, I would just literally search kosher. And you would see all the people that are second-degree kosher people. They're not first-degree, second-degree. And also that are not necessarily, you could either, people that are connected to Elliot Budd, which is like Director of Food, President, Kosher Holidays, which might be interesting. So, by the way, you can send them a note, or you don't have to send them a note. I prefer, if you didn't prepare a proper note, and it's not customized, I prefer not even to send a note. But if it's somebody that you actively want to make it very likely that they'll connect with you, then you send them a specific note showing them that you know who they are. But probably everyone knows who you are anyway because you're so famous. So you probably don't even you just hit send and you just hit connect. Everyone in the industry knows who you are already. So you don't even have to put a note and you'll be fine. But if they don't know who you are, you definitely want to put in a note. If it's somebody really big that is very limited on who they accept, probably this is Guy Ben Turek. He for sure knows who you are and you should for sure connect with him. I personally know who he is. Chaim Fogelman for sure knows who you are. For sure connect with him. Shimon Weiss, I don't know if he knows who you are, but yeah, I don't even know if it's the Chav K. They can easily become advertisers on your blog and on your stuff. So definitely, CEO of Kosher Media for sure. He probably has clients for you, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. The idea is connect with those people, and obviously once we have a strategy, we can hire an admin to kind of do this for you, so you don't have to deal with this. But I want to show you something else. I want you to find people locally, if possible, because you don't want to travel a lot. So what you want to do is, if you're going to target kosher people that are second-degree connections, there's only 1,000 people locally here. So this is ideal, right? This is ideal because they'll bring you down. They'll pay you to sit down and eat a meal, hopefully with somebody that you want to take with you, which is amazing. Marketing director at the OU, for sure. Right? They obviously want to be marketing on your Instagram and so on. Glad Kosher Takeout. This is obviously not a person, but obviously, you know, they're a brand. Susie Fishbein, you already know who that is. She knows who you are, so you want to connect with that person and see who you're mutually connected to. Grapevines and Spirits manager at the Kosher Wine Expo, for sure. You want to send a connection request and so on. So there's 1,000 more people you can do this to, and this becomes very, very valuable for you to consistently do this, so you can grow your brand on LinkedIn, get more clients, stay top of mind. And then what you want to do is, there are 3 things that you want to do every day. You want to be posting, you want to be engaging. And again, if you're only spending 15 minutes a day, you want to be posting, engaging, and messaging people. So right now, don't start messaging people until we create a strategy, but the key is to definitely start posting. So first of all, let me see if anybody has ever written any content for your brand. So let's see if anybody has ever written any content for your brand. I'm going to click on content here, and this is how you search through the content on LinkedIn. You can literally search for, you know, things that are related to Brooklyn will come up. So what I want to do is I'm just going to quote this here and see if anything comes up with the word busy in Brooklyn quoted. And it looks like there are some stuff coming up, Brooklyn, 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 but for some reason, even if I quote it, it shows stuff that are related to Brooklyn, but not busy in Brooklyn. Now let me see if I put the words together. If that comes up. Okay, so there's no content with the word busy in Brooklyn, just like that. Let me see if I take out the quotes. Okay, showing no results for busy in Brooklyn. Let me see busyinbrooklyn.com. I can see no one's really talking about you yet. Showing no results for busyinbrooklyn.com. Let me search for want to search for yourself and see if anybody, any content that comes up over here. Who are the top foodies? Those are the two things that come up for your name. So if you search for my name, I'm just going to show you something else. If you search for my name, you'll be able to see, and if you do this from your phone, you get different results than if you do it from your computer, but you'll be able to see what's going on over here. And you'll be able to, and from your phone, you could also select to see people that are not me, that are not you, that are, you know, looking at that. What people are saying about Busy in Brooklyn, and you can click on searching different things like that. But you'll be able to find all the content that I posted, but also all the times people mention me. So for example, Naftali mentioned me right over here, which is amazing, and so on. So you can find all the things people said about me, or the times that people mentioned me in their posts. You can see he mentioned me right over here. Okay, so if you want to find that, look at this. Tuvia mentioned me over here. Pretty cool, right? Anyway, hopefully this is valuable to you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you watching this. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I will get into giving you more tips. So remember, 3 things that you want to be doing. You want to be posting. And the way to post is you go in here. I'm going to show you how to post real quick. You click on post, and you post something in here. So maybe you want to go to your blog, busyinbrooklyn.com. And you'll go in here, and you'll, maybe for the first time, you'll have something that says Busy in Brooklyn. Now, obviously, you're much more creative than I am, so you'll probably have much more creative things. What you're Okay, have you ever seen my blog? Check out my amazing recipes. Let me know what your favorite recipe is in the comments below. And then we're gonna do Busy in Brooklyn. We're gonna do a hashtag. And we're gonna do a hashtag foodie, blogger, and influencer. Influencer, and then also we'll do influencer marketing. Okay? So this way, people that are searching for influencer marketing will actually find this. Instead of my, I'll do the. So have you ever seen the Busy in Brooklyn blog? Remember, keywords are important. So when you're searching for content, I want the Busy in Brooklyn blog. Have you ever seen the Busy in Brooklyn blog? Busy in Brooklyn, right? You need someone to key away this stuff. Did you know that we have millions of people that have visited our recipes over the years? Check out the amazing recipes. Let me know what your favorite recipe is in the comments below. Okay, so this is not going to rank very well because we have a link here, but I just want to show you the difference between posting like this. We're not going to post some posts that are not so great versus posting posts that are really great and get a tremendous amount of exposure, even if you have very few followers. Okay, we're going to show you that in the future, but over here you have the option to review your posts, anyone plus Twitter, or connections only. And then you have more advanced settings. You can turn off comments and so on. So in this case, we're just going to do anyone can see it in the whole wide world, even if they're not connected to you. If you get a lot of trolls, or if you're posting something that's very private, then you can change the privacy settings on it. And you can, as you can see, LinkedIn only shows the first couple of lines of the thing, and then it shows see more. Have you ever seen a Busy in Brooklyn blog? Did you know that we have millions of people that have visited our recipes over the years? Check out the amazing recipes. Boom. Let me know what your favorite recipe is in the comments below. Okay? So I'll go in from my profile after and like this, so the 15,000 people that follow me will have access to this post. I'll give it a little bit of a boost, but it's still not going to get major exposure because there's a link that leaves LinkedIn. And LinkedIn measures this to see how many people are actually clicking on it and leaving LinkedIn. Because once they leave LinkedIn, they're gone. And then eventually what we'll do is we'll have a content calendar of what you can be doing each day. So you don't actually have to do it yourself. You prepare the calendar, And then we'll be promoting your book, obviously. We actually have to add your book to your LinkedIn profile. So we have to add the cookbook to the LinkedIn profile, which is if you go to your LinkedIn profile, you have to optimize that you're an author now. So, oh, look at that. You already added that. That's amazing. Congratulations. So now we have to make sure that we add it over here somewhere. We have to write a summary of what you did for the Watchery, what you did for when you worked for Apple's Creations, my company, what you did here, here, and here. And then obviously we want to add other skills and endorsements here. And then you want to get some recommendations from people that have worked with you in the past and have used your marketing services, like kind of like the brands that have bought from you and said, hey, we have had a tremendous amount of success. You know, our products sold out from all the stores and all the locations that you cover, which is amazing. Okay, so that's number one, posting. I showed you how to post. If you want to post an article, you go here and just write an article. The difference in a post and an article is that an article is more long form versus short form. And then eventually you'll post your videos and you'll post images of your stuff. You have a lot of stuff that you could be doing here. And remember, this is specifically B2B. This is not for the same like Instagram. Instagram is really important, but this is B2B. So this is really important for you to kind of understand how to be posting. So you want to be posting at least once a day so that people see you consistently, send you messages, and then hopefully be able to grow your business from there. And I cleared out all your old messages here. So now you have a bunch of new messages. So that's messaging. Now engaging is about going into, there are three things that you can do. You could be posting, you could be commenting, and you could be sharing. Those are the three things that you could be doing in terms of engagement. So, you know, I like this, that's engagement. You comment on something. I'm not going to be commenting on anything right now, but if you comment on something, for example, you click on this post and you comment on it, that is an idea. So I'll go to my profile here, just to be able to show you how you would be able to comment on something. So here are my list of articles. I have over 150 articles. Click on my activity. So if you want to see your top people, it's always good to have at least 10 to 100 people that are your top people, and I'll show you how to track that in your dashboard that we created for you. And if you click on posts, and you see what's going on over here, you see there's posts, right? You'll see all my recent posts here because you can see all my recent articles, right? I have a list of all the articles that I've done, and I've done over 150 articles. You click on posts, you'll see that I've done hundreds, if not thousands of posts over the years. I didn't just start posting, but I need some help over here, right? So you like this? I'm gonna leave a comment here with some ideas because I need ideas for a social selling course. Selling Treasure Cove, Sales Island, and okay, here are some ideas. Treasure Cove, Selling Treasure Cove, Sales Island, Selling Mate, and then that's it. Okay, so Busy in Brooklyn just posted some stuff there, and you can change your privacy settings. If you don't want people to see all your stuff, you can change your privacy settings over here. Okay, there are different privacy settings you can have. We're not going to get into the privacy settings. We're just teaching you how to engage. So like, post, and then share. You can share an article. So if you go to my articles, I'll teach you how to share an article. You click on articles, and you go through to see the different articles that I posted recently, and you will find an article that's valuable to you that you can be posting. Questions hungry entrepreneurs must ask themselves to prepare for 2019. So you click here, we'll share this article because this article is a really great article. So we'll share this article on LinkedIn. You see it pops up. I'm going to share as a post. Great questions to ask yourself if you for 2019. Okay? And you could add hashtags and so on, but for now we're just not going to do any of that. Great questions to ask yourself if you want to prepare well for 2019. Okay, boom, post. Okay, so view post. This is what the post actually looks like. And if you want to see all your posts, you click here. You click see all. Right now you have no articles. We're going to add some articles. We're probably going to add an article every month. And then we're going to have posts. These are the posts that you just posted now. And you can see, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see all the posts that you posted. And you only have 2 posts. This one and this one. And if you refresh, you should be able to see this new post. Okay, it didn't come up yet. It'll come up soon. And then articles, and then activity shows you all the things that you liked and commented and all that stuff. Okay, so you know what your activity is. That's your engagement, the things that you've done, things that you commented, liked, and all that. So you see I commented and liked some other stuff. Okay, so that's that. So we got into that. And then the third thing that you want to do is you want to be messaging people. And right now, the best thing to do to message people is literally, let's see what happened over here. Thursday. Okay, so these are some messages that you recently sent. Looks like you're already using the messaging feature, which is cool. Thanks for the wishes. Happy birthday. So here are some messages that you can send. So if you go to notifications, you'll be able to see all the notifications for everything everyone did. So for example, if you see this person, Abby Woolen, you just can say congrats to her. So congrats on the new job. If you see that? If you scroll down, you'll see more people that you can send these messages to. And again, you can customize it. You can say thanks to Joe for endorsing you. Boom. You see, thanks for endorsing me for blogging. And so on and so forth. And you can go in here and kind of do those things that'll allow you to send messages to people. And as you grow your connections list, you'll see many more opportunities to say happy birthday to people, many more opportunities to say congrats to people, many more opportunities to thank people, and so on. And then if you want to get calls, set up calls for yourself to be able to pitch people on your services, then we'll create a whole Operation DM. So if you search Operation DM, hashtag Operation DM, you will be able to see a list of tips that I give people specifically for Operation DM. So over here I give a whole long video on how I send DMs to people that view my profile. Now, you can't see who viewed your profile because you're not paying for it, but eventually if you commit to doing this, you can do that. And I have quick polls for my connections only. And I showed different tips on how to go from being a lurker to an influencer and actually send messages, and I'm tracking my results here. And you can see how other people are talking about Operation DM. You see? And that is the idea. Now here's my sneak peek to my Operation DM dashboard. I actually have a dashboard that I shared with you with your connections. And this is how I track 100+ DMs that we send every single day. And my admin actually goes in here and does it as connection by year, by title, by company, by position, and so on. I break down the whole thing on how I do it. And by the way, if you go to my profile, I actually have a webinar that we're doing. So if you go here, sign up to this webinar, you'll learn everything that you need to do in order for you to be able to create the right strategy on LinkedIn. It's called the LinkedIn Authority Blueprint. Okay, so if you want to learn how to do that in 2019, we're doing that. And also check out my profile to learn, like, you know, the way that I write things down and what I do. And I have a bunch of links here inside here. So you could see, you could set up a call with me. You could see a testimonial. You can join my LinkedIn email list. You can see my goal for 2019. I want to do 50 speaking engagements in 2019. You could see my podcast that I'm updating every Sunday. This is my goal, like my mission. I want to help hungry entrepreneurs go from frustration to motivation. You can join my motivation group on Facebook, where I'm helping 1,000 hungry entrepreneurs go from frustration to motivation. You can come to my networking event. This is how you can go to my networking event. And this is the last time I optimize it. I'll probably optimize it before the end of the year, or January 1st, I'll optimize it as well. And here's my B2B rap video in case you want to watch it. And also, I invite people to send me a message if they actually read this. And I have some videos, some images, some more videos, and so on. All right. Well, hopefully you got value out of this. If you did get value out of this, let me know in the comments below that you got value. Let me know what you're going to be doing. Remember, 3 things that you can do. You could be posting, you could be engaging, and you could be messaging. And if you do those 3 things right, and again, we can break it down into little tiny videos of what you could be doing literally 15 minutes a day. Now, this video is 23 minutes long because I'm educating you on what to do, but you don't have to do all these things, right? You can do one of them, you can do a part of it, but if you just spend 15 minutes every single day, you're going to see a massive difference. So I'll quickly help you navigate if you don't know how to navigate LinkedIn. So if you click on, let me just move me down. I don't even know if you even see me there, but if you click on me and you click on settings and privacy, that's where all your settings are. So it actually opens up in a new tab and you can see all your settings over here. So I'd recommend you go through your account settings, then you go through your privacy settings, then you go through the ad settings and the communication settings. So the account settings, you go in, this is your email, your phone numbers, your password, who's signed in, 2-step verification, the whole thing, right? You can actually upgrade from free. No, it's owned by Microsoft. You can actually merge LinkedIn accounts or close LinkedIn accounts from here. Privacy is all about editing your private profile to say, okay, do people see my photos? Do they not see my photos? Can they find me when they search for me? And so on and so forth. So you can change all those settings. Who can see your connections? Who could see the profile that also viewed? Who can see your last name? You can actually change every single part of this. And you can even download your data from here. Very powerful. And so on and so forth. So you can go through this. You can actually get followers. You can see unfollowers. You can see the people that you blocked, all the trolls that you blocked. And over here, add general advertising preferences and data collected. You can break this down and go through this as well. I highly recommend you go through each one of these things individually. It'll probably take you an hour to go through everything here, but it's worth going through. And if you go here, you can actually see group invitations and so on. And we didn't even get into groups. We didn't even get into company pages. This is literally just your profile. So quick navigation of your profile. I showed you the settings. My network, you can actually see all your connections here. So my network will show you your invitations. You can manage your invitations, either accept or reject these people, and then these are the people that you sent invitations to. You can see them. And I always recommend not to have more than 1,500 people pending. So remove the people that are not accepting your invitation over a certain period of time. So that's and then in my network, you could also add people here. You can actually see all your connections, and you can search through them, and you can filter, and so on and so forth. But if you click on my network, you can actually add connections here by connecting it right to your, down over here, add personal contacts, as you can see. You can add directly through direct email pasting, or you can connect it to your Gmail, and boom, and then you're good to go. And then jobs is if you're looking for a job, and I know you're not looking for a job. Messaging is your messaging. Notifications are all your notifications, all the recent things that have been going on. And then me is your me. And then if you want to go to groups, you click on work, and then you click on groups. There's also learning and insights and all that SlideShare and salary and all that other stuff. So if you click on groups, you'll be able to see, or you can go to linkedin.com/groups, and you can actually find groups. You can discover groups, you can create groups, and so on. So like a group that you'd want to search for would be something like foodie. Right, like a foodie group or something like that. So you'd go to foodie groups. No, you probably don't want that. Foodie. More, and then groups. Okay? So that's what you want to do. You want to search for foodie related groups. So you could find a lot of different groups to be part of. You can find influencer groups. Food influ. Okay. Bloggers, influencer, again, 20. There's not a lot of stuff going on over here. Kosher influencers, or just kosher. Let me just see kosher. So International Food Association, Kosher Mahadran. So there isn't a lot going on. There aren't a lot of popular groups like this. So there might be an opportunity for you to create a group and invite all the people into there. That could be an opportunity, because there aren't any groups in the kosher or foodie or kosher food influencer group world. Anyway, that's the bottom line. If you want to see who viewed your profile, you click right here to see who viewed your profile, and you can actually get a trial and see exactly who viewed your profile. Right now you're in private mode, so nobody can see you, but you could also see nobody. So I recommend you get off private mode, and then start viewing people's profiles, start connecting, and see who viewed your profile. Reach out to those people. That's also a great way to message people when they come to your profile. You send them a message if they're connected to you, and say, thanks for checking out my profile. I would love to learn more about what you're up to, and so on and so forth. If there's anything I can do for you, and so on. I would also put a link to your Instagram, and I would write over here, instead of writing that you're a culinary instructor and all that stuff, I would write that you have 50,000 followers on Instagram, because that's kind of like your claim to fame, and that's the reason why food brands would want to hire you to advertise on your Instagram, and so on and so forth. And then now over here, I would obviously put a link to your Instagram. Over here under your contact info, I'd put a link to your Instagram, and so on, because that's really where you're at. That's your main thing that you have going on. And over here, I would also put things about your Instagram and a link to your blog right over here as well. Anyway, thanks for checking this out. I'll also put a nice background photo here with your books and you doing some demonstrations and so on. I'm going to keep this to 30 minutes. Hopefully you got value out of this. If you did, let me know in the comments what the value is that you got. Take notes, go watch this again, and hopefully you will be able to spend 15 minutes a day proactively on LinkedIn to take your life and your business to the next level. Thanks for checking this out. Have a wonderful day and a happy 2019. This is so exciting to see what's going to happen in 2019 and watch you hit your six-figure goal from advertising just by using LinkedIn. Take care.